Hey guys, it's Tom Leo. Welcome to another vlogging vid on the Tom Leo channel. If you guys have not heard, well, I don't know how you couldn't. It's kind of a big thing on YouTube. Well, it is to me anyway. I don't know about you guys, but the YouTuber Shay who created a channel called the ShayTards. For those who don't know, Shay's birthday is coming up in exactly 2 days. Or which to you guys, it will have already happened by the time I upload this video, but whatever. Anyways. And it's also going to be 5 years of ShayTards daily vlogs, which is just crazy because it's like, you know, most people just vlog for like 3 years and just stop altogether. It's like, just to go 5 years is quite the achievement, I feel. But that's not exactly what I wanted to talk about right now. Though it is quite the accomplishment, and Shay, if you ever watch this somehow, I don't know how, my channel's not that popular right now, maybe, if you do somehow manage to watch this, you've made quite the achievement, and I couldn't be more proud of you. But if you guys don't know, the beginning of the 5th year of the ShayTards vlogs, Shay announced that he would, I don't know if he said he was gonna like stop altogether or if he was just going to take a break, but I do remember him saying he was going to take like a 3-month vacation from the internet. Or at least that's what I remember from it anyway. And I don't know if this is a permanent thing or not. I don't know if he'll ever go back to doing ShayTards vlogs, but this is kind of a big deal to me because I have a really good story to tell you guys. Well, it's not exactly good. It kind of starts off sad, but it turns into a good story over time. Anyways, let me explain a little something that a lot of you probably didn't know, and I'm gonna try and dim it down just a little bit so you don't know too much information of what happened, because it's kind of personal to me, but I feel like I can share this with you guys now. During my last year in my junior high class, and this was like 4 years ago, I think. So I was like 14 when this happened, I imagine. This was the last year of my junior high years, and around that time, my parents decided to get a divorce, and this kind of made a big impact on me because, well, I can't really explain it. It just, maybe if I was a little younger, it wouldn't have made such a big impact, but it kind of hurts, you know? Like, I'm sure there's probably a lot of people who have had their parents divorced know what I'm talking about, but anyway. So when my mother told me this, and this was like before she even told my father that, she told me she was going to divorce my dad, and she gave me the option to either live with her or my dad, and I decided, well, it should be kind of obvious at this point, but I decided to live with my mother because at the time, my dad scared me as a kid. Like, let's just say he was always angry. Like, he was always mad that things weren't going his way, and every time he got mad, he scared me a lot. My dad and I get along fine now these days, so don't be hating on my dad in the comments, alright? I'm watching you. Anyways, so I decided to live with my mother, and she also gave me the option to either just have internet or just have cable, because we still, at the time we couldn't have, we couldn't make enough money to have both. So I decided to just have internet out of concern that cable would be a little too expensive. And I'm glad I did, because because the internet really did change my life, and I'll explain why in a minute, but anyways, this is a bit of a depressing part, so if you're not up to like the sad, emotional, traumatizing type of thing, exit out right now or whatever, but if you really want to hear the whole story, keep watching. I sat in my room, like this very house I'm in right now is the house my mother decided that we were going to live, and for like the first whole week that I was living in this very house, I just sat in my room feeling depressed, hurt, and I just didn't know what to do with myself. I mean, because I always, and you know, parents always tell you, oh, it's not your fault. Don't ever think that the divorce is something you did. But I'm not so sure about that, because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was not that great of a kid. I was always, I guess I sort of inherited some anger problems from my dad, and when I was in elementary, there was some moments where I hurt people physically. I didn't do any like serious damage, but well, I shouldn't say that. I never. Okay, I'm not gonna explain the whole scenario. Let's just say I've hurt some people, and I'm not very proud of it to this day. And just every time that happened, I always felt hurt, and my dad was always the first to hear it. And sometimes he threatened to hurt me if I ever did it. And I guess that was just another reason why I moved in with Mom. Again, we're getting along fine, so don't hate my dad in the comments, alright? Would not appreciate it. So I always felt really guilty that the whole divorce was my fault, and that because I was never the good kid, well, in some aspects I was a good kid, but I just wasn't a perfect kid as I thought. So I guess I always strive to become the perfect person, even though that's downright impossible. I realize that now, but sometimes I just try to, let me get back to the story, alright? Anyway, so for like the first week I was living in this new house, I just sat in my room feeling sorry for myself over thinking it was my fault, but also like what I was supposed to do from now on, because even though I've had like so many just sad moments in my life, I would always continue through life hoping that I would be able to get the life I've always wanted. But when I sat in my room for that week, I didn't know how I was going to do it, and at the time I didn't know what I wanted. Like I didn't even know what I liked doing. You guys are probably wondering, what does any of this have to do with Shay Carl? I'm going to get to that. Luckily, I did have internet, as you guys will already know, and I browsed through YouTube videos back when like YouTube was still, it wasn't relatively new, but it was just around that people could enjoy a good cat video now and then. And this was before I even knew you could make money off of YouTube, which came to as a big shocker to me later on. But anyways, stop getting distracted, Tom. Get back to the story. So I browsed through videos because watching videos was something that always calmed me, and I never understood why, but it just did. So I browsed through videos, and there's one video that caught my attention, and if anybody actually sees the thumbnail of this video, you probably know why. I don't think I need to explain any more than that, but I clicked on this video, and it was a ShayTards video. This was back in 2010 when they were doing the second year of their vlogs, and that video literally put me in this mindset that I'm in right now. It's because of that one video from the ShayTards that my whole life was turned around. So the video was called Slip and Slide. I think it was called Slip and Slide. Yeah, Slip and Slide. Anyways, this was, like I said, back in 2010 when the ShayTards were living in California, I think. Yeah, I think California. And they won some type of contest. I don't know the full details, but they made a lot of money in order to get this gigantic water slide that fit in their backyard. Like, barely fit in the backyard, which is crazy, but it seemed... Man, what an experience it was watching that video, because if you watch that video, in the beginning of the video, he talks about how, like, everyone can get the job doing what they want and to feel happy, And the term selling out to him, like, you know what selling out is. It's like when people are doing the thing that they love to do and they get paid for it. But the definition to sell out to him is going to work and getting paid for something you don't want to do. And when he said that, I was out of what I like to call my personal Great Depression. Because his words really, they just made sense to me. They were like, this is what I gotta do. This is the life. These are the decisions I have to make in order to get the life I want. And also, it wasn't just that. Like, they also showed the footage of him and his 3 kids. There was a 4th kid coming around at the time, just playing in the slip and slide, and just seeing them like really happy and just like enjoying life to the fullest. It had me totally convinced that I could achieve such a life. And so I put myself in this mindset to get this life, to get the life I've always wanted. Maybe not exactly the same life that he has, like, because he's Mormon, and I don't necessarily believe in the whole Jesus Christ type of thing or whatever. I don't believe in God or anything like that. But just having a good life in general. That's the type of life I wanted to get. And yeah, I've been watching their videos ever since, and just knowing that if they do decide to stop doing ShayTards vlogs, I try to be supportive. Say, you do whatever, Shay. If you feel like you need a break, go for it. But at the same time, I feel so what's the word I'm looking for? Depressed? I don't know. It's throughout the 4 years that I've watched the ShayTards and just watching them all happy, and there have been a few small problems here and there, but that never stopped Shay. He got back up and just continued having a good life. And and just knowing that it's gonna stop at some point, well, assuming that they're not really gonna stop the ShayTards, and Shay's just taking a break from the internet for a while. It kind of makes me feel a little sad because Shay he's my idol. It's kind of hard to describe in words, but every word that comes out of that man's mouth, I believe it. I believe every word he says. I believe in everything he does. How are you supposed to move on from something that's given you this type of mindset? And if I said mindset too much in this video, I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to be really strong and hope for the best that Shay continues this amazing life that he lives in, and hopes that one day I can maybe learn something from him and obtain the life that I've always wanted. Oh yeah, there's one more thing I forgot to talk about. On Twitter, Shay posted, Maker Studios was doing this contest called Capture Your Moment or something. I don't know what exactly. Let me see if I can find it for a second. It's called the ShayTards Capture Contest. You just take a screenshot of your favorite ShayTards moments and tell us why you chose it. And the contest ends on March 5th, which is coming up in 2 days. So I posted a picture. I couldn't put the hashtag in there because I ran out of space, and my picture took up a lot of different space. And you probably can't read it right here, but it says, "This moment from that vid." I really did not think about what I was saying there for a second. Anyways, it helped me get out of my Great Depression when my parents divorced. And it's a picture of, just give it a minute. And it's a picture of, from that very vid, from that very first vlog I ever saw, the slip and slide vid. This is literally the only type of picture I could come up with. And even though I didn't put the hashtag in there, Maker Studios favorite it. Oh, it looks like it got favored by another person too. Oh, that's awesome. But yeah, Maker Studios favorite this picture. And I'm really excited about that because if Maker Studios is favoriting this, that means Shay will most likely see it and realize how much of a difference he changed my life. And you know, that's really all I want from Shay, really. For him to realize how much of an impact he's made me and how he changed my life around. Because honestly, if it wasn't for this man, I would not be in the same mindset as I am right now. So Shay, if you ever watch this, somehow, I don't know, maybe you just clicked on this video sometime in the near future and you just stumbled upon this video, I want you to know that you changed my life. You helped make me the person I am today, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much, Shay. I've had some of my best memories watching your videos, and this is really corny, and it's only the first part of the video. I'll also record when assumably the final ShayTards video comes out and give you guys my final my impressions of that final vid and what I think about this whole thing. But yeah, you're a good man. I respect you, and I respect the decisions you make. I respect the lessons you try to teach, and I just hope one day I can meet you face to face and we do something grand. And you record it on one of your flip cameras. Because as you always say, if life is worth living, then it's worth recording. See you in a bit, guys. Hey guys, it's March 5th, and you guys know what that means. It is Shay's 34th... Is it 34th? Yeah, 34th. It is Shay's 34th birthday. Happy birthday, Shay. This is awesome. I am on my computer right now, about to watch the ShayTards vlog, the newest one that I uploaded. Well, actually, I gotta watch this one video, which was supposedly a live show test first, which apparently was today. Oh no, wait, this was yesterday, I think. Oh, this was like a countdown for like 2 million subscribers, I think. They're really close to the 2 million subscriber mark. They're at... How many are they at? I'm not too sure. I'm gonna have to look it up. Oh, they're so close to the 2 million mark. You probably can't see it right there, but that's 1,937,000 exactly. That's my subscription included. And I'm about to watch their last live stream, which was their test stream, as I guess they were calling it. This is a big moment for me because, well, I actually did find out just yesterday that he's not going to go away. He's going to still do vlogs, and he's not going to go for like 3 months like I thought he would. He's just going to take like a whole week off or whatever, so I guess I'm not feeling that bad anymore, but, you know, of course there's going to be some changes in the ShayTards. They're not going to do daily vlogs anymore. Like, even Princess Tard was suggesting a Monday through Friday, which I'm perfectly okay with that. That's completely fine. Should the day come that the ShayTards will have to stop, then at least you can say you had a good run. Anyways, I'm going to start watching. See you in a few, and I'll give you my opinion of what I thought about the final ShayTards episode, or for 5 years. It's not the final episode, obviously, but the last video for the 5th year of vlogs. There we go, nailed it. Hey guys, it's really late here, and I want to get this video done. So it took me a while to get through all the videos I missed, including all the live streaming, and a couple of the newer vlogs, and a music video I think called Life Through a Lens, which is a song by their friend Jackson Harris. If you have not seen it, I would recommend checking it out. It's a really good song, and I think it's so like I said, ShayTards are they're not quitting, but they're just taking a bit of a break. But whatever happens, whatever decision they'll make, I'll try to be as supportive as I can, and so will everybody else, I suppose. Anyways, yeah, I'm still trying to rush through this because I haven't even started editing this video yet, and it's like the video's got to be up tomorrow or today by the time you're watching this video. So anyways, I gotta end it here. That's it for this week's Tom Leo video. Subscribe if you enjoyed my videos, like if you want more, and we'll see you next Sunday. I'm Tom Leo, and I'm signing off. Well, let's think about it for a second. And I said this to one of my friends, actually. Valentine's Day is about showing the people you love how much you love them, right? So I'm wondering, why does there have to be a day that forces you to tell someone how much you love them, when you should be doing that on any other day of your life? It just doesn't seem to make sense to me, because the whole meaning behind Valentine's Day, I think, is supposed to be applied to like every other day.